Hello everybody, it's Steve. Welcome back to Surviving Mars, Below and Beyond. In the last video, we started laying out the giant capital city complex. And this video, we're going to get it laid out. We're going to start laying some... We're going to start getting some people or stuff built up over here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish? 5? Yeah, that's good to me. I'm going to go ahead, build that up, and put another Megatron dome, probably right here, actually. There we go. And this is really going to start wrapping up the capital city complex. This one, this Megatron dome, looks like it's a good spot for it. Megadome near it too. Martian Copyright's finishing up again. I did get the Retired Genius event in between. It was a colonist from Russia who's going to come over with a chronic condition, but still going to be, you know, doing stuff for us. If he's end up as a sleeper agent, that's fine. That means I'm just gonna have to destroy Russia also. I think that's gonna be the spot for the complex. We 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from this dome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 from this dome. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Oh, he's actually in the right spot. These two, they're 5 away. That's absolutely fine. All right. Let's see if we can wedge in one more Megadome right there. Boom, we can. I like it. You're really close to the capital city on that one. That's fine. How much did I say it was going to be? 5 or 6 on that one? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's still 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring him in. Okay. 1, 2. That's 1. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. I did have a nursery destroyed in Stevenson. They blew up a nursery. Yeah, that's not going to piss people off. Like, seriously, who blows up a nursery? I will actually home collective my retirement homes too while I'm doing that. Europe is actually going to start trading with me again. And this guy is in range, barely. I'm actually going to go ahead and max that out. We're going to start building this Megadome and start working on getting the complex built. So it looks like I can do probably 2 on this side, maybe? No, I can't. Bugger. Okay. See if I can slap down a Trigon in there somewhere. Medium dome? Yay, I can do a medium dome in here. Main reason, of course, being I want to make sure that I can get as much real estate taken up around these guys. That looks to be 5. That looks to be 4. I'll take it. There we go. Okay. I think that's my complex. Let's take a look at it. Oh, damn it. And this one, actually, I'm going to swap that out for the Geoscape Dome. So that's what it's going to look like. A bunch of domes. Oh, wow, the triangles look really nice. They're not perfectly level with each other. Mind you, on both sides, but I think they look just neat. But let's go ahead and slap down a Universal Depot. No, I just need a straight Uni Depot because what I'm planning to do. You're on the low ground or the high ground? You're on the high ground. Let's come down here, zip past you. In fact, we're going to bring both of you down here. Alright. Yeah, this is in range. Oh, I guess not. Oh well. Alright. Now we need to go to a spot where we have plenty of fuel. That's not it. Where's my... Ah, my fuel. Here we go. Actually, no. I need to go to a spot where there isn't fuel for this. The Gamma site is going to house my shuttle hubs. And the reason I'm picking the Gamma site for this is because mainly it doesn't have any fuel here. I can build all the shuttles up that I need to and then construct the fuel refineries or bring the fuel down over in these sites to make it work that way. All right, let's put this to work. Gonna put a line of cables straight up to this guy. Now remember, I've gone 462 souls without a single shuttle. Oh, these are jumper shuttles too. Hell yeah. Whoa. Marsquake. Definitely a Marsquake. So overall thoughts, though, with this game, you know, this is the last. I wouldn't call it the last full week. I'm absolutely doing this. I'm just going full balls to the wall nutso with these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a bunch of shuttles, obviously, because I've got a bunch of shit over here for it. I do have polymers here. And I'm going to need to start requesting polymers. They're going to have to start arriving via train now. Another reason I'm trading for polymers, and I could easily do it over in another spot too, because I think this place does have food over here, doesn't it? Could offer concrete for polymers or metal for polymers. I've got both available in droves here. So you are... There's 25... wait a minute. Hang on. I could offer... Let's do that. Hang on. This is going to be for offering metals. Hey, seed veg. I'll take it. Alright, I'm going to get a 75% on seeds. We can get a lot of the materials over here, but getting the polymers over here is going to be difficult. So if we build a trade pad, yeah. If we build a trade pad, then I can do like metal for polymers, concrete for polymers. Hell, I'll offer electronics for polymers out here at this rate. I think I was supposed to be building machine parts and electronics out here too. I think I was supposed to have some automated factories doing stuff. And I think I totally forgot about that. Whoops. And I'll absolutely slap down some scrubbers, because I want to make sure these guys don't need a ton of maintenance either. Alright, you can export... I'm going to offer machine parts for polymers. That's some colonies just made to go, okay, that's something I truly need. And may offer me quite a bit for it. 63. I'll take it. There's plenty of machine parts here. I've got 800 available. But these polymers are absolutely going to be used in getting new shuttles. Because we're going to need a lot of them. And this is also... I need to do an absolute drone swarm now. Russia's offering 13 polymers. That's fine. Yeah, it looks like we just need polymers over at this site. We're able to get a lot of the concrete delivered because we have our giant concrete storage. I'm actually going to kick this up to 60. These drones need to be moving a hell of a lot more than they're doing. Yeah, I'm going to up this to 70. Oh, shit. How'd they get fuel? Whoops. Wasn't expecting those guys to be operational so quickly. How did these guys get fuel? Fuel's not even being transported over here. Did they just make fuel on their own? Okay, my total plan for this has immediately backfired. Alright, well, looks like I'm slapping down some fuel refineries here too, because that was kind of the plan of this. Alright, well, that just blew up my face. Wait a minute. Oh, I don't have water out here. That's a problem for me. All of this, I built this entire thing, and I didn't hook up any water. That's on Steve. I can't go... Wait, can I go over the... at all? That's a problem, isn't it? Weird. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay, now the fun part. Getting it. Really, do you have to have one right there, too? Oh, it is showing as possible to do. It's not recommended. This game sometimes. This is a bit old, that place. Actually went over a hub on that guy. Yeah, so let's run some... I'm running some fuel for refineries out here. I want to make sure that my refineries are going to be in a good spot. So I think the refineries will actually be, like, down here, maybe? This piping is just absurd, and I'll fully admit it. This is not clean. Okay, so we just have to clear these two little spots out, and we have water. All right. We're gonna go like that, that, and that. Right. Materials only. Wait, who did that? I'm just switching these over to mainly transport cargo for the time being. And without fuel to supply most of them, these guys will dry up very quickly. Unfortunately, you can't, like, control click and all of them will look the same way, unfortunately. And it looks like it's needing power, too. Alright, we'll slap down some more scrubbers around these guys also. You... max range, please. As with you. This guy is overlapping with this other one right here, and that's totally fine. I want these guys to have max range to be able to just clean as much as they can, but I also kind of just painted them into a corner. Now we've got plenty of fuel being produced for these guys. It's also going to be an issue of getting the materials to it. Wow, okay, I'll take that offer. It's going to keep saying no fuel for shuttles, which is fine. I'm producing all of it right here. I'm really waiting for the notifications of there's no materials. That's being done, that's being done. Yeah, we need an absurd amount of polymers right now to get this project built. But that's kind of the fun of this game, is that you get to just do these massive projects. You don't explain how you're going to do it. You're just going to say, yeah, I'm going to do this. I will put in some train stations near the... I don't think I planned for train stations, actually, when I built the capital city complex. Which is kind of fine, because Paradox, while they are a company that's based in Europe, I'm in the United States, and the US doesn't really believe in mass transit. Which is kind of why I haven't played it. I don't think I've played a lot of transit games lately. But there go the jumper shuttles. They're running all the way over to here, actually, to get materials. They're grabbing the polymers and the electronics that are needed to build more of their kind. No fuel here. What do we need for this? Concrete and metals. Concrete, metals, and polymers. Oh. Whoops. What still needs to be cleared? Oh, it's up here. So this will go for a bit. Do that. And now the trains are looking to the sky wondering, well, crap, there goes the neighborhood. We're still putting passengers on the trains. That's not going to change. I do feel a little dumb not putting in, like, big train hubs here, but... I haven't been impressed by the Martian Express. I really haven't. I have been trying to put a good face on it, but you've seen the problems I've run into with it over the course of this series, and it just isn't that entertaining, to be honest. And I'm still going to do the train going through, and next week we're still going to craft the capital city and hopefully resolve all my problems with the renegades, but I don't know. It ain't working for me. It's just not. Oh, we have a dome done. That's okay. Oh, I didn't realize I could have refabbed all of these guys. So what I could do is once this is all built, I can just refab everything, rearrange it in a completely different fashion. I didn't even think about that too. But we are building the capital city. And we do have this one drone hub. I've now connected this one. And I've now got it going this way. So now this one is hooked up. What'll probably happen is, like, it'll get hooked up through this dome. The Geoscape dome will have all of our materials. But now we're getting the stuff we need to build our capital city. Also an advantage here, with how much fuel is being produced in this area, I absolutely can get this probably is not even enough fuel that's being produced either. Oh, done with that life support. All right. Hey, we got 2 done. Capital City's gonna be built here in a moment. I don't think this... It says, like, oh, no life support, but it's also like, really, do you need life support? You're outside. I know some folks I think are probably going to start immediately migrating to them, but problems in that, well, there's no shuttles to get you there. There's no trains to get you there. Eventually we'll get shuttles down and we'll start bringing everybody over in one big old swoop. But we'll slap down some spires here. We're absolutely going to use the sanatorium here. I'm going to do the school spire. And I'm going to do a medical center here. So, have plenty of kids, educate plenty of kids, treat plenty of renegades. That's the plan with this. Surrounding domes will probably have a mix of these things, or they're going to have... what are they called? 20 jumper shuttle hubs are offline, by the way. Yeah. Then once exotic mineral therapy is up, then we can actually treat it.
Research complete.
MacGyver 3 is back. I think it's from the Seed Veg mission. No available missions. So obviously I definitely cannot end this series this week because this is not 100%. So absolutely we're going to go into next week with this too. It's totally fine. Europe's offering me stuff. I am out of polymers. Look at that. I've just ripped through every single one I had. But let's go ahead and shut you down because we don't need you. Damn. Yeah, we can do that. I'm gonna put 3 polymer factories over here. And yeah, polymer, and so you think about it, it's 30 polymers, or sorry, I think it's 5 per. Damn it, how much does it cost? Yeah, it's 5 polymers per shuttle, and I'm building, let's see, 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm building 28. There's a lot of polymers I had to produce, and a lot of polymers I just had to absolutely inhale. Let's actually go to the space elevator, because I totally forgot I had a space elevator for a moment there. Let's just order up a shitload of them from the space elevator. I've got an absurd amount of cash right now, so let's just utilize it. I don't even think I have any downstairs either, do I? I've got 1,100 downstairs. That's pretty good. And we'll go ahead and we'll put a minimum of like 1,000 upstairs. So we'll start sending some upstairs. And this is also with Below and Beyond. There's got to be a way to like, can we just put in the integer of how many we need? Just select it and just type in your number. I think that would be a hell of a lot easier than just saying, oh, just hold down the mouse button for a minute or 2 or however long this is and get it to go that way. Thankfully, we have polymers here. We have some polymers here as well. And the polymers that are being produced over here... Oh my god, I don't think I built a polymer storage. Whoops. Oh, that's on me. Let's build that polymer storage, and all of these polymers that are just sitting here, they're actually going to have a purpose now. Whoops. That just happened. Can we just like, high prioritize this, guys? Come on. I was totally paying attention down here and to the absolute lack of polymer storage in this colony. That was definitely not a problem I had. They'll get it built eventually. It's okay.
We have a delivery on the space elevator.
These guys are going to need fuel to keep operating, but... They blew up the playground. You jackasses. This is a great way to make sure you get people supporting you. Just the thought process from some of these actions that are taken by the colonists, especially these renegades, it makes no sense to me. It really doesn't. It's like, oh yeah, we don't like what you're doing with this colony, so we're gonna blow up the school. But why? You do nothing to help the process. Once we get the polymer factories done up over here, these guys are producing fuel, but I think 4 medium fuel refineries may not be enough to satiate the demands. Are you at maxed out? No, you're not. Max out, please. I think another line of fuel refiners is going to be needed on this side. Yeah, I like this, how this is turning out, to be honest. Alright, so we'll go for a round of medium refineries. You can actually tuck it in right there. There we go. Another 4 fuel refineries there. And hopefully we'll be able to utilize that. Russia's offering a trade. Now, if any of the colonies were offering us trade operations, then we could absolutely do something like that. So let's see, contact. Nope, nothing from them, so fine, let's go sabotage buildings. Steal technologies. Alright, space wipe. Oh, wait, we gotta go for contacts. We gotta try to get some trade going. Nope, that does not help me at all, so we're gonna go sabotage some buildings. How many officers do I have? I have 138. Okay, that's workable. Alright. Now that I've got these here... Okay, the game actually is moving. It just looks like it isn't. Let's see. See, they'll give us metal 4 polymers. That's not what I want. Let's go ahead. I know what I need to do now. $354 buildings, 5,000. Space-wise still offering me stuff. That's good. You'd think they'd be a little more upset that I'm sabotaging their stuff. But hey, at least I'm getting some sabotage work done. That's helpful for me, at least. Alright. And by the time this video comes out, the Steam Summer Sale will have ended. I don't know what games I've purchased. Oddly enough, the Epic Games Store, their Summer Sale. And I have been looking at the Epic Games Store as of late. I know they've got like Fall Guys on there, and that is part of my larger plans for the channel. Later on this summer, I've talked to a few friends of mine who, actually they were all groomsmen during my wedding 3 years ago. They all have Nintendo Switches. Well, 2 of them do. And we kind of think like, okay, maybe try to do some Mario Kart with them. We log on together on like a Thursday night or something. We record for a bit. And it wouldn't be on Twitch. It would just be us futzing around on... we having concrete problems? Oh, they're doing concrete here for the stone first. We kind of like just futz around on playing Mario Kart for a little bit, and then I'd edit it together, try to do some best bits, and then I'd be posting it on like Mondays on the channel, like Mario Kart Monday. This is an idea I've had for the channel for a little bit. Obviously, Transport Tuesday was something that I was talking about. Previously, I did that with, when I was doing Sid Meier's Railroads. I was trying to do that with Transport Fever, but Transport Fever wasn't a game that was working for me at the time. Unfortunately, because I do like Transport Fever quite a bit. There we go. Plenty of materials now arriving here. Let's go ahead, bring these guys down to about here. Oh my god. That was so cool. I asked for 100 of everything and they delivered in a heartbeat. Alright. I'm going to do that there. I'm going to put these types of... on every dome. So we're going to get these... We're going to start getting domes built up. And next week we're absolutely going to have this all up and running. So, Mario Kart Monday, Transport Tuesday, I haven't really figured out what I'm going to do with it. If I ended up doing, like, Surviving the Aftermath, I'd have to find a way to get it into the channel. And me and my super analytical brain, alliteration works for me very well. So, it could be, like, Surviving the Weekend. And do those just on Saturdays and Sundays. But it goes back into that fear I mentioned earlier this week where... it gets away from what my channel was when it started.
No active research.
In that
complete.
I want to make sure that while I'm producing new content and inviting new viewers in, I don't want to lose you. The people who have been here for the last 4, 5, 6 years. I don't want to lose you. So I've got to make sure that anything I produce is both inviting for new folks and still that familiar for you, because if you see a radical change with a channel, and I know you've seen this, you've all probably had a YouTube channel that you followed for a very long time. They changed up what they were doing and suddenly you weren't interested in their content anymore. That's what I don't want to have here. And I love that I get this like pseudo-inspiring music playing while I'm talking about this. Keeping you here is important. And it kind of reminds me of something that... oh, damn, I can't remember who said it or where it was. This is bugging me because I cannot remember who it was, but it was something I remember. I was reading an article about Darren Hayes, the lead singer of Savage Garden. He was talking about his severe depression when the band was making it big in the late 90s, and how his sexuality pretty much got him blacklisted in the music industry and is still a problem even to this day. And I can't remember if it was somebody who told him this or what exactly, but it was like somebody told him, you matter. And that's something that's... Remind yourself of that if you're having a bad day. I know some folks who watch this channel because you're having a bad day. You want to kind of like turn off from the world for a bit. Remind yourself of that. You matter. You matter to somebody. In my context, you matter to me because you've supported me over all these years. You're important. I just want to make sure that as this channel continues to grow, as I get to that goal that I previously talked about of 2,500 subscribers by the end of this year, which I'm going to get at this rate I'm going, I want to make sure that the folks who have been here this whole time don't get left behind. I say that, of course, and I've left behind the train industry in favor of shuttles in this game. I am going to put a cap on this video for now. I'm probably going to keep building up the domes in the off between now and Monday's video. So Monday's video is just going to be, hey, let's just slap down a bunch of buildings. Let's make these domes look cool. Let's get our population to explode, because we're at 934 colonists right now. And I still have an Earthborn somehow. I thought all my founders died. But we're absolutely going to head into the next round, as it were, of... Let's put fuel in here, just to accept, because I know some fuel is going to be stored up. Next week, though, we're going to build this all up. We're going to make it look really nice and neat. We're probably going to keep building out around the capital complex. Got to make sure I have plenty of water. So if I need to extend my fuel farm, like this way, I totally will. We'll slap some lakes down around this. We're going to make it look all nice and neat. It's going to be a happy little lake. It's also 21... For some reason, I thought this was water. I have 76 O2. I have 21 spare water. So I need to actually start producing more water. So a fuel farm is going to get built likely between videos, both to support this over here. And I can do a fuel farm kind of like in this area, or a water farm. Build it somewhere that's going to be helpful. Like maybe back this way. I see some spots we can do something with it. I've gone on well over time, but the long weekend I had this last week, taking that last week off, has been very helpful for me. And if you're feeling that burnout, don't be afraid to take some time away from whatever you're doing and take care of yourself. Because again, you matter to somebody. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and all the videos that come out on this channel. Thanks for tuning in this week. I'll see you all in the next video.